Conversation which is high on the list, isn't there, for you in sport today?
Just that time of year, isn't it, when the summer transfer news starts to kind of bubble over a bit. And who are we talking about this morning? Speculation surrounding the England captain. Well, the Premier League season isn't even over yet, but one of the biggest transfer stories of the summer could be brewing, and it involves Harry Kane. The back pages of... Now, we saw spectators return to a host of sporting venues up and down the country yesterday. Those events included last night's Championship playoff matches. Now, there were spectators present for the first time in 14 months for matches in Rugby Union's Premiership and the Super League in Rugby League. Now, the big fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury has been thrown into doubt just 24 hours after it looked like it was definitely going to happen. It come a little bit of debate over whether that fight is going to happen at all. Before I go, just to remind you, at around 8:30 this morning, we will have our exclusive chat with the Olympic gold medalist Helen Glover, who is looking to return back into the boat in time for the Tokyo Olympics. Now, the reason that is so interesting is because she has 3 children under 3. She only decided on the comeback a couple of months ago, and she's juggling training and looking after toddlers and, you know, a busy home life. I've been to see her and see what her day's like, and quite frankly, I needed a lie down. Oh my goodness, it's madness.
Oh, no, that's really nice. We'll hear from that chat a little bit later.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
interestingly, she said she was inspired after the last time she was on BBC Breakfast by all the people who got in touch with her. That's what convinced her she was doing the right thing. So the BBC Breakfast audience
are responsible
have more
for her
power than they know.
She's pretty incredible.
Isn't that lovely?
You know, I said earlier, I worried Louise
You
earlier.
scared me.
I said I need to talk to you about something. It's not that important, no way. It's actually chocolate.
Surely.
But
isn't it?
Well,
it's very clever. Look, we're talking about
exactly, but it did get me in thinking of...
Well, because of ice creams?
Yes, but apparently because of ice creams. But you know, we call them 99s. There's reasons.
I thought it was because they were 99p when you went to the van.
That's another one. But that's slightly duller
Not quite
than
glamorous.
exactly. I like the idea of Italian.
Something being special, being 90.
Olympic rower Helen Glover chats training, motherhood, and her...
She is a force of nature.
Helen Glover, yeah, she's inspiring, but she would say she's been inspired by all of the people who've been in touch with her since the last time that we spoke to her on Breakfast. Very much inspired by ordinary mums and dads who have cheered her on with her current project, because at the start of the year on BBC Breakfast, we told Olympic rowing champion Helen Glover was hoping to make a comeback at this summer's Tokyo Games. Well, now, aged 34 and a mum of 3, she could become the first woman to make a British Olympic rowing team after having children. Helen is competing this week in the hope of impressing the selectors, and she took a little break, tiny break, from her relentless training schedule to give me an exclusive look at how the juggle is real. Oh my goodness, what a woman.
There's so much to take away from that.
What a family. And then, of course, her husband, of course, is Steve Backshall, who we'll all recognise from Deadly 60 and all his children's programmes. He's just as busy. So that really is a juggle. And Helen is racing this weekend in the Rowing World Cup in Lucerne. Really important weekend for her. But she's, as you can see from that, she's got the mindset right.
And also, it's just, for me, it was like, you know, the weights everywhere. So she's all the time, she's thinking about it.
Rowing machine in the house.
Yeah.
I'm going to squeeze in some press-ups next time I make a cup of tea.
Exactly.
What a good idea, Dan. What a good idea.
Some power squats. What are you doing? I'm just squatting. It's got a set of 10 to get in.
Leave your dumbbells by the kettle. That's what she does.
Well, listen, very good luck to her.
I'm already in trouble for leaving stuff around the house. So I don't think I'll do anything else.
Oh, thank you. And would you say thanks to her for talking to you as well? Brilliant. Thank you.